Alright, boys and girls, it's the second day on the foundation patch repair. Redoing all this concrete work that was attacked by frost. And as a real estate agent friend I just met would say, that the frost pecks away at the concrete, which is a pretty good explanation of what's going on. So if you recall, this is the corner that was missing, and that's all been restored. We used a high compressive strength material in the back, and then we're finishing it off with, I think, just as good as a quality product, to try to, it's just a little bit more workable. So all the deep stuff was filled in with the stuff that, you know, you basically pounded in with a trowel. That's the repair that I did last week. We got still a little more go, but we ran out of material. So we're working on the window. You can see right there. I did that side too as well. That was all broke out, so that was earlier today. And then what we're doing here is we're going to reinforce this with some bars, some rod. I use Tapcon screws on the sides, top and bottom. And then what I'll do is wire that in. You can see the Tapcons there. I'll wire the rods in. I'll show you what that looks like when we're done. And we'll see where we're going. We've got a problem with material supply. We don't have the stuff that we need. And unfortunately, I work in mountain area and it's not even there, which is very unfortunate, because the only place that seems to have it is Fredericton. And for us, that's a 8-hour round trip to get the material. So, and that's Home Depot. You can see what Sean's doing there. He's troweling in the repair mortar. This is it's not a mortar mix. I don't know why they call it repair mortar. I guess, I don't know. It's a full depth repair material. It's, you can read it there, sideways. It's vertical overhead structural repair, full depth repair. So you can use this full depth. It does have good compressive strength, 6,000 psi, which is really good. So in a structural application, there's nothing wrong with it. It's fine. This is just basically it's repairing. I think it's repairing the depth of the concrete more so than the load-bearing strength with the house sitting on it. I mean, there's some, to some degree, yeah, but this is putting it all back. So I dare say it's probably better than the original concrete as far as compressive strength goes. And that's what we're up to here. We can only go as far as the material lasts, and then we're SOL because we won't have enough material. But John's mixing it up there. This stuff in the red bag, you can get away with mixing it in a wheelbarrow and placing it. The other stuff that we were using, the All-Crete and the blue bag, forget it. We're using a little pail to pack in all the deeper stuff. And there's no way you're mixing that in a wheelbarrow and getting it placed unless you made it super runny and put it in super fast, because the stuff has got an accelerated cure to it. And I'm happy with the performance of the product. It's just, it does not respond like a regular like this stuff is here. As you can see, he has no problem with placing this and troweling it. So he's using a square trowel. That gives him more compaction in the areas that it requires you stuff it in and get good contact. Because if you don't get the good contact, what's going to happen is it'll blow off, it'll fall off and let go, and you will not get the quality of job that you're looking for. So now he'll finish it with the wide trowel. Give it a nice clean look. See, that's just smooth out real nice. And then over top of this, I mean, we could leave it like this, but it's just a tad difficult to get the exact finish. So over this, we're going to end up putting a parging mix on there, and that's just like icing on the cake. Purely, I wouldn't say it's purely decorative, but it's there to keep the moisture out and, you know, as a helper. You can see there how that's going on nicely. Hang of it, but once you get going, it's a pretty easy job to do. And you guys saw the previous video that this foundation is pecked away pretty good, and we're restoring it back to its former glory, and it's going to be nice. It's coming up really good, and it'll be really strong, and hopefully it'll be really durable. And it'll give us the performance that we're looking for. Minimal tools required. You got to keep it wet. So the wetter it is, the adhesion in today's sun, it's drying up pretty quick, so we use a garden sprayer. Because, you know, garden hose just puts too much water on it. You can see there, just keep it moist. Because it's dehydrating fast. We're in direct sunlight on this side of the house. And a lot of wind. Very windy day. And the wind is aggravating the drying out. It's helping to accelerate it. So he's mixing this up pretty stiff. You want to stay away from running when you're doing verticals that aren't in forms. And so that gives you an idea. Just simple wheelbarrow, hoe, and away we go. Okay, so I'm going to wire that up and we'll get back to it. So you can see here I got a grid pattern going on. I'm using wire to tie the rods to the Tapcon screws, and then I cross grid it here. You can see there it gives it some pretty good rigidity. So I'll move this across. It'll be a 4 vertical 3 horizontal pattern, and that should pick up whatever I need. What the hell's going on with there? That's some sort of patch. I don't know what was, dryer vent coming out of there or something. I don't know. It'll be all filled in. Yeah, so that'll be that repair. I'm not going to go all the way back through because this is a finished basement and there's a bathroom in there and I don't feel like destroying it. All this was, there's never been any leaks problems. All this was a piece of plywood in here. So I think we're going to make it, do it to step up. This should seal it pretty decent. We'll tar it up when we're done, and that'll keep the excessive moisture out. So stand by. And anyway, while you're waiting for me to wire these rods in and get all this done, hit the like button and subscribe if you don't mind. Helps the channel. Well, there's the grid all wired up to the rebar, the reinforcement. Little trade secret there, that was made out of welding rod that I had lying around. I think it was 532 welding rod. Never going to use it, so we defluxed it, made grid out of it. We only got this far with the concrete repair. You can see that turned out the very best, except for the parging finish coat. But the problem being is we're out of material. I have enough to pour the window, but no more vertical material. So that's going to be tough to deal with. But the job's looking pretty good. Our corner was terrible, now it's a corner. You can see it's a corner that way. And it's a corner that way. So that'll do. Anyway, that's it for this video. It's too hot, neck's all burnt, concrete's drying. We'll get back to her tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed this little bit of a break from mechanical equipment and doing some home repairs, because that's part of the homesteading deal. Talk to you later. See you. Have a good one. Sean says goodbye. He's tired of troweling. So yeah, that's it. Talk to you soon.